Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing information, seeing the data for the very first time. So to honor your time, if you are looking for a video where the person's got hindsight in their favor and they're doing a trade recap or something like that, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I'm confident you'll find value in this video. So I will pause recording software for now, and when I see some sort of setup, I will get the video software rolling. Well, just been watching and haven't really come close to anything right now. Market's been open almost 23 minutes, and just like I said, not even really anything close that would get me to even want to get the recording software rolling. Because like I said, not even. I just want to get it recording now because I mean, just the power of trend lines, and I realize this doesn't mean a whole lot because I didn't show you that I had this blue line in here beforehand, but so you'll just have to trust that I did. But I mean, just came down here, and I thought it'd maybe peak a little bit below it. I have an order out right now, but just absolutely beautiful bounce off that trend line. So a nice little example there of the power of charts. But yeah, besides that, I'll keep looking around. But like I said, as of now, have not even been really close to any sort of fills. And once again, hit that blue line and a little bit of a bounce here. So that trend line continues to hold strong. Looking around, maybe I'll switch back to, this is my option setup right now. I trade both stocks and options depending on how new you are to the channel. So what you're looking at here is just this is my option setup, but looking around at my other monitors and seeing maybe so there's some stocks out there that could catch my interest, but I'm going to stick with this one for right now. Just looking for some sort of breakdown below that blue line. And then the idea is that, the price would want to come back and at least back test it where I could think I could make a nice little scalp there. But once again, that blue line holds strong. All right, I'll pause. And this pretty much summarizes my morning. So I got the break of the blue line, but I thought it would at least come down on the yellow line and maybe even slightly blow up. I mean, it didn't even touch the yellow line. And then, yeah, it did come back up and you can see it's back testing it. So that kind of good little example there of how my morning's been going. Just can't quite get anything. But I'll keep at it. We'll see if I can. All it takes is one. That's what we have to remember as traders. All it takes is one trade, and it can make everything it starts to get annoying, not seem annoying anymore. So that's something that I'm just reminding myself right now, and I would encourage you to remind yourself of. Just takes one. Okay, I have an order at 12.50 to try to pick up a put here. So I need the price to come up a bit more. Getting close to being filled. If I get filled, this white down here will turn to green. So close. And back down it goes. Well, right there, summarize right again. My morning got close. Well, in that situation, I actually did get close because I was saying beforehand, I had not even been getting close. But at this point, throw out another order. Let's see if we can play a little bit different of a setup here. So now essentially trying to play a fake breakout. So I would have been filled there at 12.50, but I canceled it out just because I no longer like the setup. But let's see if we can get. Okay, potentially, let's try 10.50 now. Whoops. I did not mean to get in at that was supposed to be 10.50 that I typed in there. And I can't wow. There we go. So just got out at where I got. Well, that's, I guess, a good bit of data to have. That was a pain to even just try to get out. All right, let me double check. 9. Okay, there we go. Again, I did not want, I thought I was putting in an order for 10.50 and I got in at 11.50, which was no need to panic because it was already, in an area where I was like, okay, I can probably get out for where I got in. But yeah, just a choppy, and even the other stocks I've been looking at, I've really just, Tesla, another favorite of mine. Pull up that chart real quick. I mean, just look, chop, 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 chop. Oh, we're gonna go. Nope, we're going. Oh, we're gonna go down. Nope, back up. And it's just, so it's just kind of sloppy across the board. Yep, come on. Got somewhat close there. We'll see if it can, let's at this point do 870. Do 2 contracts instead. Yeah, 870. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, a big move here all of a sudden. And I don't know if there is some sort of news or what, but at this point, I saw how fast it moved. So let's just go to 870 instead, and let's see if this wants to make another push upwards here. All right, I'll pause for now, but I'll keep a close eye on it. Okay, gonna try to pick up a call here at 16. Actually, let's do this. Let's go to 1520. So looking to play this bit of a pullback here, more so based on the 5-minute, but this one wants to pull back a little bit more. I still believe in the overall move. Like I said, I do want to see it pull back a bit more. So I will keep an eye on it, but I'll pause for now. Okay, maybe it's going to fill me. Got a ways to go. Getting close. Once again, was on the best. So we'll go to 1420 now. Was on the best bid, but just didn't get filled. So I'll try again at 1420. Look for a bit of a deeper pullback now. All right, I'll pause. Okay, I have an order at 1370 now. A little bit of an adjustment. Just need to see it poke its head down a little bit more. I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, I have an order at $15 here for a call. So it needs to just come down a bit more. Getting close. No, because now it's go to 14. Because if I get filled, that's going to be basically as it's breaking down through that level of support, and I don't like that. Yeah, so I would have never gotten filled there anyways, because it never actually pushed down through, so that just wasn't going to work any way you look at it. That is the life with options. Options are good. Options, have a lot of benefits, but nothing is perfect. And, sometimes when it comes to trying to get filled and all that, it can present definitely a challenge. So, all right, I'll pause. All right, going to try to pick up a call here, and I got one at 1140. Just one. Try to get another one there at 10. Again, I just started off with one. So got that one. So 2 contracts at a 1070 average. And would be interested in more. Let's see if I can get one down here. Good. So there, got one at 850. So sometimes I start off with 5 contracts. So I'm only at 4 right now, for context's sake. So took off 2 there. Ah, whoops. That was a mistake on my part. So $120, which is the flexibility that you give yourself. If and this will mean more to those of you that have watched past videos, but if you have, you've seen me start off with 5 contracts sometimes. So my literal first entry is 5 contracts. That one I started with 1, and I only got up to 4 contracts. So, that's what I mean by when you start with much slower or much lower position size, you just give yourself an inherent flexibility within the trade itself. Now, in hindsight, I would have loved to load it up, obviously, with 5 contracts right down there, the $9 mark, but bummer, yeah. But anyways, so there's a good example, if anything, of, there's many ways you can go about it, right? Had I started with 5, then I would have had much less flexibility. I would have had to make a determination pretty quick. But with 1, there's no need to panic. Obviously, that first one wasn't a very good entry point, although I would be back. Wow, what a move. Because I got my first one at... Where did I get my first one at? Oh, that was my first trade. So my first one was at 1140. So even back to break even on that one. But I would be interested to get on this one if it wants to come back down as another potential trade. But all in all, $120 on that trade, so I'll take it. So the patience paid off. Like I said earlier, just takes 1 trade. And good, finally, some good movement here that you can work with. It was getting a little rough there for a while, but finally some good movement here. So I will go ahead and pause, but right there, good example of maybe that's what I'll title this video, flexibility as a trader. All right, we're going to try to pick up, put here at 1150. There we go. Again, 1 put at 1150. And out there for $50 scalp. That felt harder than what it needed to be. I'll take it, but in my world, that should have been a quicker trade than what it was. Again, just one contract. So sure, here, Clay, you only made $50. Yeah, that's true. But again, don't forget about the flexibility. Had that thing kept coming up, then yeah, I could have easily built a little bit bigger of a position and had plenty of flexibility. So there's always give and take. In this situation, well, geez, Clay, that was kind of stupid. You only did 1 contract. Had you done 5, that would have been a $250 trade. And you're absolutely right. But that's where you are discounting hindsight. Because had that happened on the first one, then that would have been a much, much different trade. So, there's always give and take in the market. I'm not saying one way is better than the other. I think some situations are more adapted for certain approaches and strategies, but, everybody's different in that regard. But what I am saying is that there's always a trade-off. There, Clay, I would have made so much more. Yeah, but I would not have had as much flexibility. And I wanted to give myself more flexibility in that situation more than anything else. But like I said, I'll still take $50. That was, sometimes I realize I sound like a greedy savage. I'm sitting here like, that was kind of, and I've made $50 in under 1 minute. I don't think that trade even lasted an entire minute long. And yet I still made $50 on it. Where in the world can you make $50 in less than a minute? So, okay, well, I will pause, but there's another little quick trade there. So now up 170 on the day. All right, just getting back to my computer. It is 3:30, so market closes in 30 minutes, and I'm not taking any more trades. Thinking back on the day, what was? Oh yeah, we learned about flexibility and how there's give and take there. So sometimes you can be flexible, and other times, if you decide to go a bigger in to start, you're going to lose a little flexibility. But that's just a case by case basis on when you're doing certain things versus other things. But like I said, that is all I have, I think. But as I look at the chart, you know what? There could be some potential. If this thing wants to get up to 428.50, I might actually be interested in a very quick late day trade. So I'm actually not going to wrap it up. I'll keep an eye on it. And no more trades. So if you enjoy these live trade videos, do a couple things for me before you head out. Hit that like button, leave a comment below. Let me know, how do you incorporate flexibility into your trading? But appreciate you hanging out. And what did I close? I'm closing up 170 with commissions. Let's call it right around 150 bucks. And that includes at least a losing trade. So I'll take it. So overall, survive to fight another day, survive so you can thrive another day. And today was a survival day, but that happens from time to time. So everybody take care. Thanks for watching. And like I said, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.